Hello, Leo. Thanks for coming back to the Elephant Key. We're doing your November 2021 reading for the month, and it's going to be on your career and finances and love and family, and then a message from your higher self. So we'll just jump right in. We have the moon for career and finances. Your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. Be aware not to get triggered emotionally at your job. It's also with the moon, you may be aware of a reflection of yourself in somebody that you're working with. That can be triggering as well. The ninth house for love and family. Broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. And then for a message from your higher self, we have Pisces. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving, and it confuses and softens resolve. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of water already. So this may be an emotional month. It definitely, since the moon is the planet for Pisces, we can expect a lot of introspection. We can expect a lot of shadow work even with this moon energy and this deep Pisces introspection. All the feels. Feeling all the feels. All right, so let's get a pull from the Akashic Tarot to give us a little more on this story here. All right, Leo. Our career and finances, we have the bird's nest. Three of Forces. Look at the mother bird coming in, making sure that everybody is fed. She's got a little worm in her beak and she's coming home to the nest, making sure that her little nest full of birdies have everything that they need, right? For the family and love area, you have the Treasure. See a gentleman in a room. He's torn this room apart from one side to the next, looking for something that he deems a treasure. In his process of looking for something that he deems so important and precious, he's destroyed everything around him, and he's still not satisfied. All right, then we have message from your higher self. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger. He also has a bird in each hand. One flying in, the other one sitting in his hand. He has his wings stretched out. So I think it's interesting we're seeing birds in both the career and finance and in the higher self. So I think maybe the messages are interchangeable for you. But Gabriel is telling you that there's an announcement soon coming. There's a message coming in for you, and it's an important one from your higher self. So let's jump right in here. Career and finance. Your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses in the bird's nest. You're feeling very driven to make sure that everybody's taken care of. That you've got your poop in a group. That you're not missing any details because you are someone that everybody relies on, Leo. You are the first responder. That's what I'm feeling. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. You're closed off to a difficult truth when it comes to money and finances, your career. You're not wanting to accept a difficult truth. That's the overall energy. You have the moon again I can't make this shit up, Leo. You have the moon again. So this is telling me something isn't being highlighted. Something isn't being illuminated, highlighted under the light of the moon. You're not getting the clarity that you need. There might be some deception or some illusions happening here. Somebody's stuck between being an aggressive wolf and a loyal dog. And then we have some scorpionic energy coming through here. Got a lot of fucking Pisces energy going on here, Leo. I don't know if you have your moon in Pisces, some of you. But, I mean, to have the moon twice in the same area, there's definitely some things that you need to start reflecting on. And really start looking at maybe if you're not being deceived or if you're not seeing things as clearly as they need to be seen. I have the Page of Wands. So when we see this Page of Wands coming in, pages are messengers, right? But do you see how distracting the patterns are here on his clothing? Somebody's coming in with a message, and I believe it's going to be knowledge coming in for you, Leo. But I really feel like it's only there to distract you from what's really happening here. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Comes around, goes around, right? So something is working out in your best interest. You just may not be seeing exactly what's happening and for what. So you may see a situation where it's you feel like somebody's lying to you about something or being deceptive, but it's not happening to you. It may be happening for you. Let's get a little more on that. I feel like I just got the message that you're missing an important part. You're missing an important part of the equation. An important part of the situation is being left out. All right. We have King of Wands. Had the Page of Wands. Now we have the King. Could be King of Wands is Leo energy, right? It's fire energy. And it could be someone coming in who is more of an authority on the information that you're looking for. The key thing that you need to be able to solve this confusion. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. All right, this just tells me somebody's coming in and trying to fool you on an illusion. All these things that are being offered in the upright, in the reverse, this could be illusions. These are pipe dreams, or somebody's not being as forthright with what they're offering you as what it first appears to be. But you got this person in your corner who's trying to lead you to the truth of the situation or give you the information that you need. And then we have the Ace of Swords. You just don't want to believe it. So there's a new beginning, but we want to make sure that this new beginning that's being offered isn't wrapped up in bullshit. Hate that. I'm a Leo, so I'm taking this personally. All right. What's the best advice for Leo in terms of career and finance? What's the best advice for Leo in terms of career and finance? So I just feel like somebody's like purposely being deceptive and they're trying to blow smoke up your ass about something. Like, hey, I need to use the money and go spend it on this, or oh, I was gonna give you your raise, but something else happened, or oh, I was gonna give you a day off, or oh, let's give you this position in management, but you gotta work every fucking day of the week, you know? Your best advice, Leo, in career and finance is listen to your Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight is coming in to defend you with time, energy, and resources. You've got to make ask yourself how much your time is worth. Ask yourself, what's the cost of your peace of mind? How much energy are you willing to put in? You got to ask yourself that. All right, let's move on to love. We've got the 9th house, broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. And the treasure, looking all over, destroying everything in your path to get to what it is you think you want, and not being able to find it, being very frustrated. So you are trying to look at a scope in a larger frame. But it's almost like just when you get to where it is that you want to be, it slips out from between your fingers. It's just out of your reach. And it just doesn't seem to be panning out for you. Let's get some more on this love relationship. You're trying to see things from not such a narrow-minded way, but you're getting very frustrated with it. But you're not going anywhere. Chariot in reverse. Queen of Swords. All right, listen, Leo. Queen of Swords is calculating. She wants the truth. She wants it straight up. She's determined. She's focused. When she sees something she wants, she goes for it. She makes that shit happen. On the bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. All right. So something's getting in the way of your relationship. It's a third energy. When we see the 3 of Swords, this is heartbreak. All right. This is distraction, heartbreak. This is something getting in the way of your relationship. Like, it could be drugs, alcohol. It could be somebody spending too much time at work. It could be somebody's on some bullshit. It could be somebody's lying. It could be an extra person involved in your relationship. And extra people could be children, adult children. It could be anything that is coming between you and your loved one. Top of the card, 9 of Swords in reverse. So you got this Queen of Swords, but you got this 9 of Swords coming to try to counteract everything that this Queen of Swords is trying to do, right? Everything that this Queen of Swords is trying to create, this Knight of Swords comes in and tries to screw up. She wants the truth and he keeps running away from it. Like he doesn't want to see it. Doesn't want the consequences. He just wants to see things his way. Or her way, you know. All right. Let's get some more insight on this. Queen of Cups in reverse. This has gotten someone to the point where they're wanting to withhold their love and affection. They're just not feeling it. Like, they feel like, I really don't have anything to give you right now. I'm feeling some hurt. I'm feeling like I'm going to step back and hold back some of my energy here because something isn't feeling right. Page of Wands. This can be a youthful energy, a young person, but mostly it's somebody coming in with a message for you. Somebody's coming in with some information that you need to know. You have the World. So the World is usually the ending of one thing in the beginning of another. The ending of one cycle, so a new cycle can begin. On this card, we see that she's standing on a pedestal. She's got her batons in her hand. She's balanced. And she's looking forward. There is the moon again in the background. But this is a promising card because it's the ending of old patterns, old ways of doing something, and it's the beginning of something new. The Strength is in reverse. That's your Leo card. This has got you feeling vulnerable. And I don't know any fucking Leos that'll want to feel vulnerable. It's like your kryptonite, isn't it? All right, so we're going to pull a lyric card for Leo. This is what your person of interest is thinking about you right now. And this is just a deck full of lyrics, love songs. We're going to find out what your person of interest is thinking about you right now this November. What a mess I made us, since I made none. It's complicated, keeping me up late, can't concentrate. You're always on my brain. If it's love, then why the fuck it come with pain? What a mess I made us, since I make none. It's complicated, keeping me up late, can't concentrate. You're always on my brain. If it's love, then why the fuck it come with pain? Well, then, what's the best love advice we can give Leo, Spirit? What's the best love advice we can give Leo? What's the best love advice we can give Leo? Be aware of your own reactions, your own ego in this. All right? Could be a Capricorn involved, but Devil is usually the ego card. Somebody's trying to be deceptive. All right? Be sure that you're not trying to deceive yourself, but most important, Leo, make sure you're asking yourself if this is a you problem or a them problem before you react and respond. I know that's hard for me. I can't imagine how hard it is for other people as well. But see how these lovers are bonded together. You know, be careful of trauma bonds. Trauma bonds can be incredibly hard to release yourself from. Let's move on to what your higher self has to say to you. Again, with the Pisces energy. Wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. And then the Archangel Gabriel with an important message. All right, let's get some more on that. This is going to be a long one, Leo. I hope you set this on like 2 times speed so you can buzz through this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You may not be feeling like you're taking care of things the way you need to. All right, we see in the career and finance area where the birds feeding the family, you are the go-to, you are the first responder, but internally you're really not feeling that way. You're not pouring into your own cup. You're not taking time, energy, and resources for you. You need to take care, put the oxygen mask on, Leo. Put it on yourself first. The Magician. You have the power to manifest some shit. You're being called to use all the elements to your disposal so that you can manifest ask yourself what you want the most right now, Leo. What do you want the most right now? What do you want the most? You can make it happen for you. This is the time. You have the 5 of Pentacles. You're feeling like someone's left you out in the cold. You're feeling like someone isn't considering you whatsoever. Like someone isn't even taking you into consideration. Like you've just been like, fuck what I want. That's what I'm hearing. Like, fuck what I want. But you've got the Magician here. You can make this happen for yourself. I feel like maybe you're getting in the way of your own growth. Yeah, cards are just spilling out here. I'm going to pull one from this, and I'm just going to read what fell out. 8 of Cups in reverse. You're having a hard time moving away from something. It's almost like you know what you need to move away from. It's like you feel it in your spirit. You know what's not healthy from you, what's toxic, what's breaking your fucking heart. And you can't move away from it. There's something keeping you stuck. All right, what do we got here? We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're failing to see the harvest of all your hard work, all the seeds you've sown. You're waiting for shit to come to fruition, and you're just waiting and waiting, and nothing ever comes of it. You know, maybe you feel like, well, I thought if I did this, this would happen, and this isn't happening. The Emperor in reverse. You're not feeling like you've got a whole lot of power in this, but you do. But you're not feeling it. You're feeling like you're left to the devices of someone else. But Temperance is coming in telling you, just be patient. Just be patient. Everything's going to come out all right. You got to have some balance. Balance your emotions out now. Take another look at this. The worst is behind you. You got the Hermit in reverse. Get out of your own head. Sometimes we can spend so much time in introspection that it really isn't any good for us because we just keep ruminating the same bullshit. And you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I really feel like somebody's coming in trying to bullshit you. They're not being honest. They're not being forthright. It's like you're beating your head against the wall trying to get someone, or maybe it's you, Leo, like trying to do the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I need some more. What's the best advice for Leo for November? What's the best advice for Leo for November? Knight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. The best advice. The Knight of Cups, in the upright position, he's marching in, very stoic and very confident, offering a gift of love, okay? In the reverse position, though, Leo, you're kind of like, you know, I'm just going to step back. I'm going to pull back a little bit. I'm going to bring my shit back just a minute because I want to see things clearly. And with this Eight of Swords in reverse, you're getting to the bottom of the truth. You're not feeling like a victim anymore. This area where you had the strength in reverse and you felt like you were vulnerable, you're stepping out of that. You're seeing things clearly. So the advice for you is reel it in. Reel it in. Don't give it all away. Don't get stuck in a pattern where you keep accepting bullshit and still giving the same amount of love that you've always given. It's time for you to see things as they are. Swords symbolize the truth. And that blindfold's coming off of you, honey. You're seeing the truth for the way things are. And 10 of Pentacles. This is tradition. This is sometimes generational wealth. This is people seeing what you've been able to accomplish with your time, money, and resources. And you do have loyal people in your life. You see those two little white dogs? Dogs equal loyalty. And they are standing at the feet of this man who has created all of this wealth for himself. You see those people over there? They're talking about it. What are they saying? They could be saying anything. Who in your life could be talking about what it is that you've been able to accomplish on your own? You need to stand in pride for what you've been able to accomplish. Don't let the rest of it get you down because you know if you're Leo, you've probably come a long way. You probably had to work hard to get what it was you wanted. And your time, your money, and your resources, that shit means something to you. Because you worked hard to get there. This is what I got. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave me a comment. Thanks for coming back. If this is your first time, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you can be notified the next time I go on. Thank you, and we'll see you probably for a bonus in November. Bye.